On this week's episode of The Engaging Marketeer, I want to tell you about something that we're going to be doing over the next few weeks and something that's going to be coming soon. Because I don't know if you know, because I've talked about it a few times, but I'm also in this networking thing called BNI. Don't switch off. I know some people don't like it. But what I've been doing at my networking group for the last, 4, 5 years, probably pre-COVID certainly, is I've been recording education slots, education moments. They're 3 to 5 minute usually. Sometimes they go into the 7, 8 or 9 minute, but they're 3 to 5 minute talks on how you can get more business through networking. And I've been doing these for, say, many years, and I've been recording a lot of them. And I started to put them onto a YouTube channel. Because originally when I was recording them, I was just sharing them on Facebook and sharing a couple on LinkedIn. I didn't really have a plan with it. There was no strategy there. But I started to put them onto a YouTube channel, which I've called BNI Education Slots. And I even created a website for it, a domain name, bnieducationslots.com. And the more I've recorded, the more sort of professional they've got. Because originally I started doing them with a mobile phone. Just get somebody to hold the phone up while I do the talk. Or while somebody else does the talk, I'd film other people's as well. And the audio isn't very good on some of those, as you can imagine. Because when you're in a big room recording with a mobile phone at the other end of the room, it's pretty poor. So now I'm using a professional Canon camera, like the one I'm talking on front of now, for those of you watching this on YouTube. I've got a separate Sony camera for reverse shots or for pickup shots. I'm using professional radio mics as well for the audio. The whole thing's pretty slick, and it's all edited together using Adobe Premiere and mixed in with some titles, and I've got a really cool intro sequence and its own jingle as well. And I say, they've been going onto a YouTube channel, which now has, at the time of recording this, just at the end of March, this is being recorded, they have something in the region of 1,700, nearly 1,800 subscribers. And there's something like 135,000 views of the videos, which isn't bad at all. And last week, the week before, time gets to me and I don't understand time anymore. But the other week, BNI itself sent out an email to all of its members. So BNI's got something like 300,000 members around the world. Sent out an email to all of its members linking to one of my videos right at the top of the email on how you invite visitors to a BNI meeting or how you invite visitors to your networking meeting. And this was like a 9-minute video that I recorded outside of BNI. I didn't do it at a meeting, giving the process for inviting visitors so that it works. Because most people are hesitant to do that because they don't like the rejection. So I tell you exactly how to do it. And BNI sent this email out to all of its members. Have a look at this video from Darren from bnieducationslots.com and Engage Web. He's appeared on the official BNI podcast, episode 830. If you haven't heard that one, go check it out. Ivan Meisner's official BNI podcast. Go and have a look at his video, and they sent people through. And I wondered why during the morning, because I was looking at my stats on YouTube, why my subscribers had absolutely rocketed and why my views were going up ridiculously high. And it wasn't until somebody forwarded it to me that BNI sent this email out. That's why. They've emailed 300,000 people with a link to my video. Wow. So that was quite cool. And I've often thought, how can I make more of this? How can I make more of these videos I've got? Because if you're in BNI now and you're looking for education slots, go and Google BNI education slots. BNI education slot ideas, BNI education slot scripts. Go and Google that now and try and find a video that isn't one of mine. It's not easy because I tend to dominate the first page of Google. I mean, it's what we do, Engage Web. It is what we do, so you'd expect that. But you go and try and find one. You'll struggle to find one that isn't mine. So I get a lot of BNI members coming to me from all over the world. I get BNI members from Australia and New Zealand. I get BNI members from across Europe, across the United States, South America, right over into California, messaging me on a daily basis saying they've watched my videos, they really like them, they've been played in their chapters, they appreciate how I'm helping other members with their BNI progress and how to get more business via referrals. And that is all really cool because, it's a massive ego boost, and I love an ego boost. But what it's also had is I've had people coming to me who are becoming clients because they've seen what I've been doing with BNI. They're BNI members themselves from other parts of the UK, and they've been seeing what I've been doing, and they want to work with me. They want to work with Engage Web. And it's really, really effective at getting over that, building credibility with a potential client, a potential customer, because they know you, they see you, they like you, they trust you, which is the whole thing about BNI in the first place, know, like, and trust. And I'm building all of that know, like, and trust without ever meeting them, because they see the videos, they see me played in their chapters, they watch it online, and they think that guy really knows what he's doing, he really knows what he's talking about, he's great at that, I want to work with him. So we're getting clients that way, and I love that. I love that. But I'm a really lazy person, and I want to know how I can get better use out of this. So I've thought I'd love to take all of that audio from all of those BNI education slot videos and make a podcast out of them. Because why not? It's already there. All I've got to do is export the audio and set it up as a podcast. But then I thought, no, because I'd be starting from scratch with a new podcast, and I know it's difficult to start a new podcast from scratch. So why not actually release them as a series on the Engaging Marketeer? So they're going to be released over the next, well, there's about 70 of them. I won't use all of them, and I'll probably do them weekly. So it's going to be over the next year at least. Over the next year, release them as episodes on the Engaging Marketeer. But they're not going to replace the regular podcast. They're not going to replace these solo bambling, rumbling, ranting, whatever the hell this is. And they're not going to replace the interviews, because I've got people lining up to be interviewed on the Engaging Marketeer, and we're already scheduled way out until the end of June now, and it's the end of March as I record this. So interviews are already scheduled way out into the future. So I'm not going to be replacing those. So what I'm going to do is do them as a separate bonus podcast. So the Engaging Marketeer comes out every Friday, as I'm sure you know, being an avid listener. So what we're probably going to do is have these BNI episodes come out maybe a Tuesday morning. I wouldn't do a Monday, because I don't think a Monday's a good time for anybody to do this sort of stuff. And quite frankly, I hate Mondays. I'm sure you hate Mondays as well. So I think a Tuesday or maybe a Wednesday is a good day to do this. And you'll see these creep out over the next few weeks or months it's going to launch. And then they'll be every week. So it'll be a bonus BNI education slot video every week, starting soon on the Engaging Marketeer. It'll have separate branding, it'll have separate jingle, but it'll still be me or one of the other members from BNI. So it won't all be me, but they will all be really useful. But not just for BNI members, because these talks are about how you get business via networking, how you get business via referral marketing, how you pitch your services in a 60 seconds or a 10-minute talk. What is the best way to get people to know, like, and trust you and refer you? All of this is relevant whether you're in a BNI meeting or not, whether you go to networking groups or not. It's all relevant for business, it's all relevant for marketing, and it's all relevant to help you grow your business. So these will be starting soon. Probably, what are we now? We're in end of March. I'd say probably by the end of April, these will be starting out. And I reckon a Tuesday is the best day for this. So look out for these. They'll be coming, and they're definitely going to be worth you listening to. And they're going to be really short bites as well. So they will be between 3 and 5 minutes on a whole. So really short, sharp education slots on how you can grow your business via referral marketing. And I will catch you on the next podcast.